our gifts of style on this both Veterans Day, and thank you to all of our veterans out there coast to coast. And we're also celebrating Singles Day, which is new to me, but apparently not new globally. It's all about treating yourself this time of year, which I think is as important, taking care of ourselves as well as our loved ones. So we're going to enter into now a little something from Denim Company, which you're seeing on Katya, who, by the way, I did notice that she's rocking out the Amy Kestenberg pouch that we've got coming up shortly too. So when we do go back to her, check that out because it's brand new today. But I love me a good jegging. All right, I didn't at the beginning, like when this first started to become a thing, I thought, ooh, I'm waiting this trend out, right? Because I didn't think they really could be flattering. I should have known better, because Denim Company is never going to introduce anything unless it is fully flattering and comfortable to every figure, because we fit model on every size imaginable. Now we have a buy more and save on this jegging, which will go away at the end of the day. So as I show you color choices, be mindful of the fact that while you have an easy pay of $19.75, you reduce the price tag by $4 every time you add in a second, third, fourth, or beyond color choice. And I have a new color this season as demanded by you. Additionally, we have them in petite and regular, and I'll give you inseams after I take you through the color choices. It is a jegging with actual pockets, okay? Because this is Denim Company, and that's usually how they roll. And other design elements, which I'll tour you through in a second. This is the indigo, like your traditional blue jean color. Then we have dark indigo. Really is that dark, dark rinse in the indigo. Next up is charcoal gray, almost like that black that you washed way too many times, right? Now what you saw on Katya is the wine. And that, you know, it's almost heathered. So if you're thinking of that deep Merlot, look at the screen, because it's definitely washed out into that soft, almost auburn color. Next is your dark chocolate. Then pine green, which is not frequent to see in denim and certainly in a jegging. Where in the world do you find that color? Here. And then finally, new this season, which really is kind of surprising because wouldn't you have thought we'd introduce this right away, but I'm so glad it's here, is the black. And you'll see that we've kept the black with that contrast, that genuine denim style stitching, so that it conveys that it is an actual denim material, which it is. In fact, it is 96% cotton and 4% spandex. In a more fitted style, obviously, that's why it's called the jegging, but with the stretch that's gonna make it easy, and a gauge in the material, which makes you know you're not gonna see all kinds of bells and whistles that you don't want anybody to see. So if you're not familiar with the Denim Company Timeless, How Timeless line, really does mean exactly what it's implied, that these are pieces that are meant to be worn for years and years. Your waistline is not your daughter's waistline, or rise I should say. It comes right at the natural waistline. This zipper is faux. So it lays flat, there's no bulky zipper. You hit that little part right here that always sticks out if you're wearing kind of a flimsy material over it. Does not exist here, because it's all sewn down and clean. The waistline is sewn down too, but you'll see that it's elastic, which means give a little bit of a, like, you know, a wiggle as you're moving it up, and then it lays nice and flat on the waistline. 4 pockets that are actual pockets, because I know there are a lot of jeggings out there with the faux, and while maybe that keeps it clean, you actually want to have pockets. This is still clean. So it lays nice and flat to the body, but you still get that jegging style. And the pockets are there so that if you are wearing something a little bit shorter, abbreviated, then you don't feel like it's a little too clean or revealing up top. You still have the pockets that are there. It's going to be straight from the knee to the ankle. And as I said, that more fitted jegging style, which lends itself to having boots worn over it if you want, or an ankle boot, or even an open heel if you want to rock it out that way. Remember I said we have it in petites and regular, so let me give you inseams. 27 inches on the petite, and then in the regular, you're looking at 30 inches. So do keep that in mind, because jeggings are also difficult to find in petite sizes. We hear you, and that's why we bring it to you right now. But I think it's great that you're seeing it on Katya too, because you know what, like full disclosure, I'm wearing a jegging that is not the one that you're seeing right now. And there's no way that I would be able to wear it as versatile as you see Katya wearing this. Like if I was wearing something that was a little bit shorter, frankly, I wouldn't be comfortable wearing it with a super, super fitted jegging, because that would be too revealing for me. This wears like an actual pant, but simply more fitted, so that if you want to pull it into that world of jeggings and wear a tunic over it and a knee-high boot or higher, you could absolutely do that because the material is not so thick that you're struggling to put the boot on over it. And yet Katya is wearing it with a real classic heel. And she can wear a casual top with that, or she can elevate that up and gosh, wear a velvet top with pearls sewn on, and that totally rocks out too. You digging that, right? And she's got it in color choices, which, as I mentioned, you simply can't find in any other jegging. I know I'm preaching to a big choir if you already love Denim & Company bottoms, but if you want to give the jegging a try, today's the day to do it with Buy More and Save. Goes away at the end of the day. And an easy pay, which only gets better when you pick up more than one color. So there's indigo, dark indigo, charcoal gray, wine, dark chocolate, dark pine green, and then finally, new this season is the black. 827-1666 is your item number for the Denim & Company jegging. P.S. by the way, if you picked up that today's special value, if you're one of the, I don't even remember, like 45,000 who did so far, great pairing back to that. 47 now? Mercy. All right, and by the way, the today's special value